When you were a cute little tiny baby, you did not have an ego, a feeling of I, a feeling of me. Nobody is born with an ego. Our parents give us one when they name us, when they call us beautiful, wonderful, precious. They give us an idea of who we are. We internalize it, we adopt it, and we think of ourselves as me. And for the first maybe half dozen years of life, everything's all about me. My mommy, my daddy, my blankie, my teddy bear, my sandbox, me, me, me. That is normal and natural for a little kid. And that is a level of development known as egocentric. We all start out life as egocentric. Along about the age of 7, we start to identify with people like me. And that can be my team, my town, my neighborhood, my school, my state, my nation, my religion, my nationality, people like me. And that level of development is called ethnocentric. And one characteristic of that is that people tend to feel that my group is a little bit better than other similar groups, as in, my team is better than your team, my town's better than your town, my nation is better than your nation, my religion is more true than your religion, my race is better than your race. That is the essence of the ethnocentric point of view. My group rules. People who spend enough time in an environment where they are exposed to a lot of new and different ideas and perspectives tend to graduate to yet another level of development, in which you acquire the point of view that we're all basically the same. No matter where you're from, no matter what you believe in, no matter what color you are, no matter who you fall in love with, we're all basically the same. That is that particular perspective. It is called world-centric. The world-centric perspective is that we're all basically the same. That's the preferred point of view in the academic world. It's the preferred point of view in the business world. What's going on here is a growth of compassion. Compassion for myself, compassion for my group, compassion for everybody. And we only grow up through these. We don't go back down except in unusual circumstances. 9/11, 2001, when the United States was attacked, a lot of world-centric Americans took a step back to ethnocentric. And for months thereafter, there was a rallying cry of USA, USA. And everyone, if they are personally attacked, takes a step down to egocentric. If you're walking down a dark alley and somebody pulls a knife on you, your first thought is not going to be, what sociological conditions allowed this event to occur? The first thought's going to be, ah! Otherwise, we only grow up. If the prevailing mood around you is ethnocentric, you'll be ethnocentric. If the prevailing mood in your circle of friends and acquaintances is world-centric, you'll be world-centric. The only people who stay down here, generally, are sociopaths and criminals, people you find in jail. They seldom get out of this range. About 2/3 of Americans are at this level or down. This is maybe 20% of the world's population. There's actually a level above here, which could be called integral. And what characterizes people there is they recognize that these are stages of growth, that no one is born like this or like this or like this. We grow through levels of development, just like a butterfly doesn't come into the world as a butterfly. It starts out as an egg, and then a larva, and then a chrysalis, then a caterpillar, then a butterfly, or something along those lines. Anyway, stages of growth. This is stages of growth. And what does this have to do with public speaking? I'm glad you asked. It has to do with where you're coming from and where your audience is at. When I was 15 years old, I became a major health nut. I refused to do anything even remotely unhealthy, including smoking anything at all. By the time I was 18, all of my buddies were smoking weed. I was not. They used to tease me, but that was okay. My friends, we all looked alike, by the way. We wore the uniform of the day for young men of that era. Shoulder-length hair, tie-dye or flannel shirt, bell-bottom jeans, I'll have you know, sandals or boots. We all self-identified as hippies. That was our ethnocentric perspective. And my friends were in favor of legalizing marijuana from the egocentric standpoint of, I want to get high. and I don't want to go to jail. I was in favor of legalizing marijuana from the ethnocentric standpoint of, I don't want my friends to go to jail. And over the years in my classrooms, I've seen a lot of students give good speeches on this topic from the world-centric point of view, that making marijuana legal would free up law enforcement for more serious crimes. So any topic, such as marijuana, can be addressed from all three levels. Every topic, pretty much. These levels aren't just theory. Somebody didn't sit at a desk making this stuff up. Different experts in different disciplines have come to the same conclusions. They came up with these same levels. They gave them different names. Sometimes this is called pre-rational, rational, trans-rational, pre-conventional, conventional, post-conventional, selfish, care, universal care. This last one was created by a lady named Carolyn Gilligan. She studied these levels in a group of women. And one question she asked them, she would send them questionnaires every few years to see who in this group had moved up a notch and who was at the same place. And one question she asked them was, how do you feel about abortion? A topic that comes up in every speech class. And of the women in these three levels of development, two of the levels were pro-choice, one was anti-abortion. Can you guess which was which? Some people can, some people cannot. Here's how it played out. Women at the egocentric level were pro-choice from the point of view that it's my body, it's my life, no one tells me what to do. People at the ethnocentric level, who had internalized the rules of their culture, said abortion is wrong because society says it's wrong, scripture says it's wrong, morality says it's wrong, therefore it's wrong. Women at the world-centric point of view said abortion is evil, but it is a greater evil to say that no woman can ever have one, because in the world there's so much poverty and so much overpopulation that in some families, if a woman is obliged to have one more baby, another child will starve. Another child won't get medical care. Another child will die. So as bad as abortion is, it's worse to say that nobody can ever have one. So whatever topic you come up with for your speech, where are you coming from? Are you in favor of your point of view because of how it affects you, how it affects your group, or how it affects the world?